Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and it's been a long time since I talked about those topics, but I know this is tragedy. It is. And the worst part of hearing all of this and all the information that is coming out about what happened in Germany yesterday, it proves that it could have been avoided, easily avoided. So for the ones that don't know yet, at this point everyone knows on the internet. One allergic to pork decided to ram his car in a very large crowd celebrating Christmas. So we are almost at the day of Christmas. We are almost close. And this tragedy crushed in Germany. All because, I already said before, just like when I ranted with Germany banning all their video games because of the retroactive censorship they implemented. They have been doing all sorts of shit, hate speech laws and behaving laws also because there's multiculturalism laws. The diversity is of strange and all that shit that we have been here from the far left for over a decade already, if not more. This one is my peace of mind of this. This tragedy happened because of one piece of shit that deserves to be heavily tortured until he pass away. Because that's what I think when it is fucking terror dudes. They deserve the worst. They don't deserve human rights at all. But looks like Germany thinks otherwise. They still want to protect that piece of shit. I have to wonder how much the far left can behave in such a ghoulish way, all in their achievements to replace their own people. They see national white born Germans as something to be raised. And they're doing it by these whole fucking bioweapons of. At this point, I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe I'm just going out of the topic. All those illegals that they are just extremely motivated to push their religious beliefs on everyone else. The way they do that the best is by fear. And by fear, the best way to do that is doing all these fucking shitty acts. And since we're talking about the far left, I already ranted about how game journalists are the worst because they are at the same kind of fucking dogshit ideology. Let's look at the source of evil, the whole mainstream media or journalists as a whole. Because I saw this one and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So all those fucking big black cock, the left guard, New York Lies, NSNPC News, NPC News, NPC News too, Communist News Networks, man, and many more, especially from their own. DW is a German far left woke urinalist mainstream media inside Germany. And I remember they were just doing a hit piece to Javier Milei. Instead of, you know what? Stop lying for fucking once. On all, they were on their way to protect the fucking identity of their terror piece of shit that caused that tragedy. Me and all of this, Germany in a nutshell. So they can jail you for pointing out that's a struggle snuggler, while a struggle snuggler can get away with, and when eventually they get arrested, they just walk away with the same fee as someone that was just charged for hate speech laws. You are starting to understand why I always rant about the far left, and this is all in all places. just like I mentioned in previous videos before about Salvador, Temara Salvatrucha, those fuckers were doing what they were doing because they left our government allowing them to do that because they were getting benefit at the expense of killing many people, ending so many lives. And looks like Germany wants to learn from that just to do the same shit. And mask it as, oh man, this is just, you're a bigot, you're a racist. And when you see your average German on social media, because I saw someone before, even when we were ranting in some groups about how certain content creators, at least in this case VTubers, they were siding with the pedophile cult. Some fucking German said, you know, you're just doing some dodgy claims. And someone pointed out, look, they even defended the same kind of shit as the ones that infected Blue Sky. Blue Sky is right now a far left and pedophile and also a zoophile hellhole of a social media. And that German cock said, strong claims have to come with evidence. And then when you show them evidence, they just immediately walk away. Seriously. I don't know what else to tell to German people anymore. Even if I know I'm doing this for the first time, doing something about telling you, you have to wake the fuck up. You have to wake the fuck up because your government is putting all their efforts to killing you. That's what they want. They want to end your life. And they are doing it in such a political ways to enact all those sort of trials to happening. And just as I mentioned it, that this whole fucking tragedy, this monstrosity could have been avoided easily. And I'm not making that up because posts like this come out. So I know what you probably, regardless of what you think of Miles Cheong here, but he got the information of this type that people have been posting on it on this shit. So breaking. According to reports the UAE and Saudi Arabian ex-users. So I'm going to finish this first. The perpetrator of the Christmas market attack in Magdeburg, Germany, is a fugitive from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabians! You can blame all of them? No. They were saying, dude, you have a fucking lunatic here. Just like when, even in my whole country and other countries in Latin America point out, hey, you have this piece of shit, report them. And sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. But in this case, you have a fucking insane, mentally regarded piece of shit, the most ghoulish, garbage human being on earth, roaming your country. And of course, he is going to plan to do this to your people. And the immediate response of the German government, you're a racist. Why would we hear for propaganda from Saudi Arabians? At this point, I don't know how to. How can people be elected? I think all politicians across the entire world, when they behave like this, or even they're just hiding, they prefer hiding, they're just enclosed full psychopaths. And just to continue with this one, the German government refuses to extradite him despite requests from Saudi government, citing human rights concerns. Just like on daily basis, I heard how they protect their names and identities. All those fucking cartels members. And even after they kill a lot of police officers, they trap them, they torture them, they do the most ghoulish shit ever. And all because of the human rights. What happened human rights? No, human is illegal. But if you're attempting, despite what he have done, trying to end him is just making you badass then. That's the reason them. They're using the moral compass of everyone to kill you. What other examples do you want? El Salvador was the example because despite that being a country that was the tier size of Mexico, they were making three times the deaths caused by the fucking cartel that was Mara Salvatrucha. And you know, his president said, alright, that's enough. I'm going to push every single politician that was just doing this shit. I'm going to arrest them and confine them in all those cells, and I want to wait until they start going insane and Minecraft each other. They're going to end their own lines inside those prisons, and everyone is going to praise that president. And they are doing that. Even other countries are doing it because he is disposing all the fucking swamp of society that roamed inside his country because he cared. But for the German government, they don't care. They would rather virtue signal rather than actually care for their own people. And I have to wonder how many Germans are still willing to side with the government. How many times they are going to sit voting for the left? And that's an honest question. Just like when I heard, I did those videos 2 times because it happened 2 times when they tried to end Donald Trump's life. All the mainstream media being ghoulish, the FBI agents, FBI as a whole. Instead of actually prosecuting actual criminals, they were manufacturing their own to push political agendas and not investigating actual crimes. And Germany, well, if there is some Germans that really want to embrace funny mustache guy again, and they go full nationalist, and they even use their force. At this point, I'm not going to blame them. But sadly, this is when I see it, this history repeating itself again. Eventually, it's going to repeat, or maybe not if they are just going to keep being cocks. I don't know what else to tell to Germany at this point. Uh, so look, even this. Reports suggest that the perpetrator of the German attacks is a well-known fugitive traitor named Talib al-Abdul Hussein. He fled from Saudi Arabia where he is wanted individual and was granted asylum and citizenship by Germany. Oh no, human is illegal. You refuse to investigate them. Even I called out when there were all those fucking piece of shit. They were also crossing the Mexican border. And for once, the FBI of the CIA say, you know what, now let's stop them, at least this one. I know we want to Minecraft, we want to end these people, our own citizens' lives, but if we land someone like that, yeah, we are going to get utterly destroyed. The fucking reasoning in all of that. And just to continue on with this, we refuse to extradite him to Riyadh under the pretext of human rights and freedom of expression. Hate speech laws for me, the natural born citizens, was free speech for them, and this free speech is, the human bird, you're gonna die! And he ended up doing that. He slammed his heart to 70 people on a fucking Christmas market, where in a place that at least is to unify families. They even, I have to say, they hate families, but at this point it's fucking obvious. He repaid this favor today by committing a massacre, and Europe is destroying itself from within. And so I have it. At this point, I don't know. I just having a nervous laugh because there is so much bile I can produce this early in the morning. So I just going to show you this. This is just an example of the same kind of fucking people that has been playing all those Western countries because they really want to destroy you. They are serving to some fucking elite. Is that's not fucking tinfoil high regarded theory. It is just at this point a spoiler alert that everyone knew all this time. Just they're shameless at this point. They're just fucking shameless and ghoulish to even go on their way to post shit like this. Say they prefer protecting a fucking terrorist At this point, I said the word. I don't care. They want to protect a terrorist piece of shit than their own citizens. And that's the whole piece of mind I wanted to share here with you for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a pretty good start of this weekend. Enjoy it. Embrace your family members, your father, your mother, if you are in good terms with them. And please take care.